Hey everybody, it's Shaniqua from What Shaniqua's Into, and today's video is not about a collective tarot reading. I did not script this video. It was just something that I wanted to talk about today because of how my day went. So let's see how this goes. So I'm not going to go into detail, but today was a very, very, very dramatic day for me and my family, and we ended up having to call the police to resolve a situation, and there was just a whole lot going on. Luckily, no one ended up being hurt or anything like that. All of my family members are fine, so there's no need for worry there. But after all of the drama had died down, I was talking to a couple of members of my family, and I was saying, I just really feel like the universe stepped in to make sure that everybody was safe today, right? And one of the members of my family responded and said, well, I don't know anything about the universe. I'm just going to say that my God is the one that stepped in today. And like they had a smile on their face, and that's typically how this person will deliver some either condescending or spiritually bypassing type of things to me. I know that that is not this person's intent to make me feel spiritually bypassed or anything like that, but this is an older individual, someone I'm very closely related to, and I was just reflecting on the experience and thinking about how difficult it can be to sort of be ready to check our loved ones when we feel either belittled or marginalized or outright disrespected. Especially if you know that that isn't the person's intent, it's just more so their natural response. And I just wanted to pop on here really quickly to say that that's never okay. It's one thing to agree with the overall spiritual concept that someone is talking about after going through something dramatic, and reframe it in from the perspective of your own spiritual framework. And it's another thing to juxtapose two different spiritual modalities and present your own as though it is superior. And that might be me overthinking and overanalyzing, because that what I just quoted to you was the extent of their statement, and all I responded with was, "Well, you can say God if that's what makes you feel comfortable, but I do not subscribe to that belief, and I'm gonna say spirit." But I just found myself replaying the interaction after the fact, and I kept thinking, if I had said Jehovah instead of the universe, or an even more general term like spirit, or something very, well, I shouldn't say, I was going to say something very niche, but it would probably only appear niche in my hemisphere of the globe. But I was going to say, what if I had said Yemaya or Oshun? What if I was directly referring to a deity that is from a traditional African spirituality? Would this elder of mine have felt like it was appropriate to say, well, I don't know anything about Jehovah, but my God is the one that stepped in? Or I don't know anything about Oshun, but my God stepped in. It just doesn't feel like agreement. It doesn't feel like a consensus. It felt like a competition. It felt like, yeah, those are your cute little beliefs, but I'm gonna tell you what's real. And again, I'm not saying that that was the intention. I don't even believe that that was the intention. But I am working very hard to be more aware of my emotions in the moment. And I may go into detail about why that is in another video, but suffice it to say, as someone who's intuitive and a Black woman in America in 2020, this year has been very difficult for me. And my mental health has taken a toll. And one of the things that I have learned is that I have to pay attention to my feelings in the moment, because I'm more comfortable compartmentalizing them and kind of ignoring difficult emotions. But I don't want to do that anymore moving forward, because I'm not my best when I treat my emotions like they aren't giving me very important bio-spiritual feedback for my experiences and my environment. And I want to live in accordance with my beliefs. And I know it feels weird in my mouth to even say it, but I know that there are people that value my opinion and my voice in this, esoteric spiritual community that I love. And after I reframed it from the perspective of someone from either a traditional African spirituality or a common faith, I asked myself, what if this was one of my followers or someone who came to me for a reading, looking for spiritual guidance about this issue? And I don't have a perfectly clear answer. I am going to pull a tarot card to see what our tarot takeaway is for the end of this video. But what I ended up landing on, which is just going to kind of satisfy me in the interim, is that even if we are confronted with moments that feel as though our boundaries are being disrespected, or like an underhanded comment is not necessarily meant to provoke, but almost understood that no reaction will be given to it, it's okay if you experience something like that and you need time to process and put language to what you're feeling and why that experience was wrong. I think that's very, very important. We can't discuss something until we have language around the topic with which to describe it. And sometimes it takes a little while. It takes introspection before we can land on that language. So I just wanted to say, give yourselves permission to feel and have the audacity to label your feelings, even if only to yourself, in order to further your understanding of your emotional landscape, so that you can be better prepared and possibly able to respond in the moment, or less affected the next time something like that happens. So I'm going to leave that there. I just really wanted to share that with you guys because, like I said, I'm working on me. So this is part of that. So I've got the Crystal Visions Tarot sitting here. It was just sitting on my desk, so why not use it? I am just going to shuffle a little bit, and I'm going to pull a card as a collective takeaway from this lesson, because I feel like it's important, even though it may be, sort of mundane. I do think it's important. So let's see what card we got. This is why I fucking love tarot. We got the Page of Wands. You guys know I believe all of the pageants represent a student's mindset, a curious, open mind, willing to have new experiences. And wands are all about energy, passion, willpower, and your drive, and all of that. Page of Wands is the card of really stepping in to and embracing learning energy management. Knowing when you are being given too much energy from an external source, knowing when you are depleting your own energy on unworthy causes, knowing when you are dissipating your energy on too many things, and knowing when you need to recharge and when you need to say no and when you need to say yes. All of that is Page of Wands. And I feel like that perfectly connects to the topic of this video, learning how to read, respond to, and manage your internal energy for your greatest and highest good. Okay? So that's the tarot takeaway. Thank you for watching this little random video that I decided to post. Definitely leave me some comments and let me know if this type of content where I'm just kind of talking to you guys and maybe we pull a card at the end for a tarot takeaway is something that you would be interested in seeing on a regular basis, because I always have ideas for different video topics, but I just don't want to put content out that my audience isn't really interested in seeing, because I love being able to help you guys with my tarot readings and everything like that. So definitely let me know if you want more of this content and I will serve it, okay? All right, so thank you again for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already, or if you're watching this on IGTV, go to my profile and turn on post notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.